Hawks win! Hawks win 4-1 over the New York Rangers. This was a good game. We played a whole 60 minutes of play. I feel like this was the most complete game the Blackhawks have played all season. And Corey Crawford gets his third straight win of the season, and he was named the first star tonight, only making 18 saves. Okay. In the first period, as you know, I was doing a live stream tonight, and it ended in the first period during it, but whatever. Yeah, crap happens. But you saw me celebrate for the first goal of the game by the Blackhawks, scored by number 19, Jonathan Toews, on the breakaway. And the assist went to Duncan Keith and Corey Crawford. That was a great setup because Toews broke the ankles of two Rangers defensemen. I don't know which defensemen they were, but they went falling and Toews got the breakaway. Snipes it past Henrik Lundqvist. Hawks up 1-0. But a minute and 30 later, the Rangers tied it 1-1, and the goal was scored by Pavel Burmitrov. I believe I'm saying his name right. It's Russian. I always have issues pronouncing Russians' last names. And the assist went to Smith and Howden. At the end of one period, the Hawks and Rangers went into the second period, tied 1-1. And Hawks had 11 shots and the Rangers had 7. The Hawks outplayed the Rangers this entire game, in my opinion. Defensively, they did. Offensively, they did. It was all Hawks tonight, and that's why I'm saying it was the most complete game by the Blackhawks so far this season. In the second period, I honestly thought Nick Schmaltz scored it. I didn't see it go off of Alexander Fortin for his second goal of his career and second of the season. And that was a great goal, honestly. That was one great pass by Schmaltz over to Fortin at 10:33 in the second period. It was like that third line the Hawks have of Fortin, Schmaltz, and Johnson. The Hawks are probably going to keep it together for a while because they're fast, young, and talented all together. Already they look like they have chemistry together. That line's a great line. So Fortin and Schmaltz got the goal, and Schmaltz and Manning got the assist. Oh yeah, on the Rangers goal, I have to kind of blame Manning for it. He turned over the puck in the offensive zone. Then Corey made a big save. The Rangers started cycling the puck after the save by Crawford, and Manning just stood there when the goal went past Crow. Can't blame Crawford. It was on Manning. But after the second period, there was no more scoring. It was 2-1. In the third period, the Hawks could have had a total of 3 goals this period, but one was waved off, one was close to being waved off, and one was its empty net. Okay, let's get to the who scored. Patrick Kane scores his 9th goal of the season in his 10th game of the season. This is the hottest Patrick Kane has been offensively to start any season in his career. He has already 9 goals in 10 games. Who said... People were doubting Kane, saying that his number productions were going to completely drop this year because last year he only had 78 points. He was close to a point per game last season. It's Patrick Kane. He's been this great for us for so long, and he gets his 9th goal of the season in his 10th game of the year. And the assist went to Anisimov and DeBrincat. DeBrincat and Kane are basically battling out for first on the team for points, it seems like. You could tell they were joking around on the bench when one of them score. It's kind of funny. But let's talk about the goal that was waved off. The Hawks were on the power play. Anisimov, in my opinion, got a goal, but it was waved off because of the ref blowing the whistle too early when the puck crossed the line. You don't... Oh, man, that was frustrating, but at least we got the goal back because the Patrick Kane goal almost was waved off again because they were going to call goalie interference, but it went to the war room and it was deemed good goal. Then the Rangers challenged that goal. I don't know why a team will be allowed to challenge a goal for goalie interference when the goal was already reviewed by the war room in Toronto. Honestly, you shouldn't have to go to coach's challenge after that. I feel like the war room should be the determining point for a goal when it comes down to if it was questionable or not a coach's challenge. So the Rangers challenged it. It's still goal for Kane. And at 18:51, with the Rangers having Henrik Lundqvist off the ice for empty net, Alex DeBrincat scores his 8th goal of the season, and the Cat's been on fire too. That's why I said you could see Alex and Kane joking around on the bench when they were sitting beside each other, because after Alex scored that goal, Kane and him were kind of laughing. You could tell they were kind of joking, like they were in a battle for first on the team for points. And the assist went to Dominic Cahoon and Henry Jokiharju. God, I love Jokiharju. He's a great rookie defenseman. He doesn't even look like a rookie out there. He's been playing solid defense for the Blackhawks. He looks like a freaking veteran defenseman out there. And if you aren't getting called out by the broadcasters, you're actually doing good. Jokiharju is a great defenseman. I am so happy we have him on the team. And with 45 seconds left in the game, Brandon Manning and Jimmy Vesey decided to drop the gloves, and Manning got the win because he tackled Vesey down. Vesey got some good punches in to knock off Manning's helmet, but Manning ended up ultimately winning that fight. Honestly, they went to the showers after the fight because there was no time really to send them to the box. It was 45 seconds. But all around, this was a true team played Hawks game because they played the second period not being stupid like in the last 2 games. Last 4 games in general, they never showed up to play in the second period until tonight. One great Hawks victory, and the big names honestly shined tonight. Brandon Saad, though, he had some good looks out there, but didn't score. He had a great game. The entire team had a great game. Brandon Manning, on the other hand, could had the one mess up, but still, Hawks win 4-1 over the New York Rangers, and Corey Crawford gets his third straight win, and he has the best save percentage in the NHL. So, leave a comment down below what's your thought about this game, and are you ready for Saturday night for the Blackhawks versus St. Louis Blues, where the Hawks will be going into St. Louis with a win streak on with 2 games wins, and St. Louis I believe is lost tonight. Last I checked, they were losing 7-4. St. Louis will be coming in angry, but that hasn't worked for them all season. Their goaltending is just one of the worst goaltending in the NHL. Hawks have Corey Crawford probably going on Saturday night. But thank you for watching the broadcast. This is Nick. I hope you enjoyed hope you enjoyed this. I know you enjoyed the outcome of Hawks win 4-1, and please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and most of all, let's go Hawks!